And welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle Vancouver Adjacent by Night. As a warning, this is a mature game and explores some dark and troubling themes. These may include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, and many others. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams are available on YouTube after the game, so you can always come back to an episode if you feel ready. Thank you for our wonderful sponsor and host, Level Up Dice, for giving us an opportunity to share our story with you. Please share support with them by purchasing their exquisite dice or by spreading the word about them on social media. And I'm going to go with the Bruja dice as soon as I rescue it from this particular bag. And everybody's favorite, including the Venture, the Bruja. Hey!
Clan leather jacket.
Clan leather jacket. Also, our sponsor for season 3 and 4 is Dogmite Games. Dogmite Games is the best gaming company you've never heard of. They combine craftsmanship with artistry to create truly unique pieces of functional art for your games. From dice boxes and rolling trays to fully sculpted Valhalla screens for GMs, each piece is created on site in the workshop in Michigan by a devoted team of craftsmen. And I have the Gangrel one right here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm leaning it around. And if you have a dry erase marker, like I happen to have right here, you can go, oh no, Charlie's getting Diablerized.
Can't relate.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly by Mount Cav, possibly by the thing he's going to go visit in New York. Who knows?
We have not decided that.
So many options.
All right, so it's time to introduce our vampires. Let's start in order, I guess. Let's go with our returning boss.
There we go.
Brennan.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brennan. I play Charlotte. I'm still the Venture Primogen, I think, unless you guys have something to tell me. And I expect for the next couple of hours to just be universal praise and missing of Charlotte.
I mean, mostly.
Mostly.
I mean,
Shit, I forgot I wasn't muted. My bad.
wow. Okay. Apparently, I have to readjust this just a little bit. You know, because of all of that shade. Yeah. Next up, I believe, is Zach.
Hi, I'm Zach Gavato. I play Charlie Lawrence. I saw God. I'm burdened with Mount Cavian purpose. Yay.
That's fair. After that is Sam.
Hi, Samantha McLarty. I play Elena Cortez. And I got permission from the Malkavian god to Diablerize someone, so I'm good.
Not really permission per se, so much as a little bit
It's
of
just
protection.
semantics. It was totally permission.
Sure, that sounds right. Next up is Patrick.
Hi, Patrick Gill. Tonight I am playing Harley, the Nosferatu Primogen / pack priest of the coterie, and he escaped the encounter with the Malkavian vampire god thing relatively unscathed, and I'm willing to write that off as a win.
Did he, though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, relatively unscathed.
Compared to some of the other times?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true. Compared to what everyone else is going through, with the exception of Charlotte.
Literally came out in one piece this time.
Charlotte
Yeah.
doesn't
And no
know.
pinky promise for him, so
Yeah,
he's
that's true.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that one we all made without Charlotte, because she
That's
wasn't
right.
here.
Oops.
Damn.
Too poor to touch my pinkies.
Yeah.
You have to pay extra for that on
We're
OnlyFans.
already back.
And last but certainly not least is Lex.
Hi, I'm Lex. I play Cassandra the Toreador, who is definitely going to be taking her newfound nihilism very well. Not poorly. No.
No, this coterie making bad decisions? That never happens. Wait,
No,
sorry.
we've always got our shit together. What are you talking
Nope.
about?
Sorry, I was touched by Malcav there for a second. I said the opposite of what I meant. That always happens.
That makes more sense.
So, it being a new night after Cassandra went to pick up Charlotte from the airport, it's going to be one of them rouse check situations.
No. Nope. I didn't eat, so I'm at hunger 3.
All right.
Ditto? Yes.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Nope.
No.
I'm still at hunger 0.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, congratulations.
So, thumbs down for the lower clans. Sorry, guys.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, because the Malkavians are the higher clans. Hold on. No. So, Charlie, what you hear is just the voices in the back are kind of lowering, and the voice that recently congealed, I guess would be the best way of putting it, is starting to come through a lot stronger. Charlie,
It's you again.
it is me again. When are you coming to visit, Charlie?
I don't even know who you are.
I am me.
And then what are you doing here?
Waiting for you, Charlie.
You're waiting for me inside of me?
Yes. Come to
Why?
New York.
No. No, didn't you hear I have to save all of existence in a vampire chess game? I can't go to New York.
After you're done that,
Feels like kind of an eternity thing.
it won't be.
What's in New York?
Me.
But if you're here, how are you in New York?
There are ways of communicating across distances, and your experiments have brought you onto my radar.
Either you're lying to me or you're not supposed to be here.
When have I ever lied to you?
I don't know, I just met you.
And that's the last you hear about that. At least until you do a rouse check again. And Harley. Fuck, eat. Jesus Christ.
All right. Okay. You know,
Uh,
I've been lying
now,
to you.
preferably.
Like you know, like, yeah, I always lie to you. We always do the song and dance, and I always lie to you. I always say, yeah, we're going to eat, and then I never do. And, yeah, it's kind of come up and bit me in the ass, hasn't it?
Let's be honest, you're kind of a dick about it.
Yeah, turnabout's fair play, though.
My job is to be a dick. Your job is to try to hold on to your humanity. How far has that gotten you? Cut in half. Now Malcav is beating down your door, telling you to do shit.
Yeah, no, no. Predeterminism is bullshit. I have to keep reminding myself that, and you have to remind ourselves that as well. Predeterminism.
What a load of crap.
If I eat
Did
something...
you not see the power level in there?
You know, I got... Like, yeah, I get that it was nuts in there. That was definitely an over 9,000 circumstance. Just have to... One thing at a time. We'll worry about Malkov later.
You can lie to all those pretty people, but you can't lie to me. All right? You're full of shit.
Yeah. All right. Well...
And
we'll
eat something, for Christ's sake.
Yes! Fuck! Christ already! God! And I'm actually going to, before I even go out to meet up with the rest of the gang, I'm gonna go out and hunt.
Yay! Those rules.
Yeah.
Who else is hunting? Nobody?
Nope.
I'm not hungry.
That's...
I don't know this voice. I'm not listening. It didn't tell me to eat.
Ooh.
So, Harley.
Yeah.
Wait. If you're at hunger 3, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you bleeding yet?
That's 4.
That's 4.
Okay. Just curious.
Oh, that's probably coming before the end of the episode.
Mm.
Let's see. Give me a strength and streetwise.
Okay. This is not a good pool for you, boy. Two successes.
You're able to find something to eat.
Knock out a bum.
Yeah.
Alright, yep, this works. I'm gonna drain them all.
That's a stain.
What are we doing?
Welcome back, Charlotte. Things are bad.
And how are you getting rid of the body?
Welcome to the dark side. Here's your cookie.
Storm sewer. Nearest storm sewer. Just down we go.
That'll do it.
Yep.
That'll add that person to the list of feet that keep appearing on Vancouver shores.
And I probably after he's done it, he's probably fighting down the pangs of guilt. Just that stuff's kind of coming to a head, and we're done screwing around. Things could pop off at any point in time, and you never know. So that's... Yep.
We'll deal with that at the end of the episode.
Yep.
So, everyone else, where are you meeting?
I know that Sandra was going to go get Charlotte, so I'm just waking up in my place and seeing where we're meeting once she gets Charlotte. Start drawing my numbers. Just like halfway through, just kind of trail off.
I'm probably at Charlie's.
Elena wakes up way after Charlie does.
Yep.
Rather just sitting in the kitchen, like open marker, and just half of the face is done. And that's about it.
Are you okay?
I met my creator and got told that we're the major players in the grand plan for Vancouver, and it doesn't matter what plans I had. The only plan that's important is how we've been functioning all this time, which is reactionary, which means all of my foreplanning and forethought hadn't really meant much of anything. So I'm not super okay. No, not really.
Okay, so you were told that none of the planning really mattered because it was all reactionary. That was what was important, but who cares?
I mean, probably Malkov. So.
And is Malkov going to step out of wherever it is he's at and come say hi or chastise you for not doing what he wants you to do?
I mean, maybe I wouldn't ask.
Okay, and so he does that. Then what?
You don't know a lot of me, do you? There's a lot of brain dance in my type, and there's a lot of people inside of people in my type. So
No, I understand that. What are they saying about it?
Not a lot, really.
Really?
They've been kind of quiet.
The voices in your head are quiet now? Your cobweb is quiet?
They're there. They're just back.
Why? I thought that they typically give you advice that you don't really want. Unsolicited advice.
I mean, they might still, just not a whole lot right now. Or maybe they are, and it's just more bullshit.
What do you mean maybe they are? You could hear them if they were giving you a device. That's why I was asking, what are they saying?
Well, the one that like talks the most, like, wants me to not be here and like go like the East Coast, but that goes completely against what Malkov was saying, so that doesn't seem like good advice. But maybe it is good advice because it's getting me out of here.
Wait, so do you have a particular one that is trying to give you a device?
Yeah, he's louder right now.
So he's kind of like you then. You're louder than the most.
He's mean.
Mean how?
He's mean. I don't like him.
Okay, well, then tell him to shut the fuck up already. You don't have to listen to him. You can do what you want to do. If nothing else, what all of this experience has sort of told us is that instead of nothing really matters, use it to our advantage. Fuck it. If nothing matters and it's all reactionary, then let us do whatever it is we want to do.
I've never done that. Everything I've done is had planning and processing and calculation and different steps. Or I thought that everything I did had those. I mean, some things have had more spur of the moment now that I've been around you guys a lot, but it still involves me like plotting stuff out in advance. And
you do know that there are others of your kind that do not really do the plan thing so much. They just kind of go with it. You're actually kind of extraordinary in that manner. Fair, but they also usually don't have lasting connections either. They don't make those, whereas you were able to make that first. So maybe it's time to let the crazy out a bit, rather than the compulsion.
What if we don't like it?
What if a lot of things? What if we don't like that, or... We had the same questions when I was going into a darker place, too. When I was spiraling a bit. What if we don't like it?
You're not
But here
so much
we are.
anymore.
I don't think that I'm spiraling. I think that I'm on the same trajectory that I've always had. Protecting all of you at all cost.
Do you want to go back to the church?
Do you want to go back to the church?
I mean, I got the guide set up there for you, so
I know.
so it's if you want to go. You don't want to.
I think at the moment I'm alright. It's you that I'm concerned about. You're sad, and I don't like that. Or at least you seem sad.
It's all really weird and different, and I'm not used to being part of a grand plan. Used to
And
be
we don't
my own.
have to be part of a grand plan.
You heard how much hinges on this.
And what do we really care?
I care enough that we became Primogen and tried to pull the prince out of Oblivion and infiltrated the spot. And
That was before we knew that there was a grand plan for the city. Honestly, I kind of think that maybe we should revisit the bringing the prince out of the abyss thing, and then if it succeeds, then take her out of torpor if that's what she's into, and let it be what it is. Let the chips land. Play out where they fall, and go from there.
can you get in?
I can probably get in at least once.
You can certainly try then. We should probably work it out with everybody though, so we can stash the body.
We still have a few things that we need to tie up first, like Connor, for example, Nixodon, Floppy.
Yeah. And Charlotte's home, or it's gonna be home. Is home. A lot.
She's not going to be happy that she missed out on so much, is she?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she had a lot of fun where she was, and now she's back, and this is gonna be boring. Or maybe she'll be sad that we met God. I don't know.
It's her own damn fault. She shouldn't have left.
Reactionary. Or the plan.
Alright, well, you should finish doing whatever you're doing here. Don't let that, whatever it was, this purpose, take away from you what you actually
I think I am
need to
finished.
do. Okay.
Yeah, I think I am finished.
It doesn't matter what he said, she said, they said, whatever the voice in the not real person body said. It doesn't matter. All that matters is us. All of us. And surviving until Christmas, apparently now.
It's a mile marker. Just lean my head against Elena's and then just text Cass.
She's gonna pat his head. Just pat his head.
Yeah, I'll just text Cass while I'm leaning on her. Like, where are we meeting?
Speaking of Cass,
It's me.
what is Cassandra doing right now?
Well, I guess that partially depends what happened when I went and picked Charlotte up and where I dropped or took Charlotte to. Or if she wasn't getting in till today, maybe.
Yeah, that was like a pre-plan from Charlotte sending you a message ahead
that was
of time.
like a come pick me up tomorrow
Yeah,
employee.
At the airport.
Gotcha. Then Cass is waking up in her own apartment.
And is there anyone there?
I'm sure Adam is there, having had a real bad night, most
How's
likely.
Adam doing? Does Adam eat orange slices?
Oh, Adam needs oranges and apples and a papaya.
Poor guy. Yeah, so Adam is he's still out of it. Let's put it that way.
You got boring real fast.
Ugh, ouch.
And Cass just goes about getting ready and heads downstairs and finds a car. A nice
Adam's
car.
car is there.
Is it a good car?
Not really.
I find a different car.
I believe you probably would have your own car that's fairly well maintained. Not like super expensive or anything, but just kind of like, a 1967 like Chevy type thing, like something that's stylish but
And red, obviously.
and red. Yeah.
Obviously. And I will drive to the airport to go get Charlotte. But, like, not the normal way Cass drives. Like, way too fast, weaving in and out of the lanes. That's what they have on roads.
Yeah. Usually. Sidewalk, weaving in and out of the sidewalk.
Whatever's convenient. Doing, 120 through that bridge into Richmond. Or that tunnel into Richmond.
Yeah, that particular travel goes super fast. And then you're able to get to the airport to pick up Charlotte, who is just coming off the airplane now.
Like a private jet, I assume? Like, there's no way I'm getting her from, baggage
you
claim.
You can meet me at the tarmac, darling.
Just picture her getting off, like, WestJet.
And somebody just put in the chat, like, Air Canada.
I would never.
This is most certainly Zoom, the budget Air Canada.
Yeah, I'll go meet her on the tarmac.
All right.
And somebody is behind me carrying like 30 bags.
It's not Adam.
It's not Adam.
I would hope
Some other
not.
intern or group of interns, considering it's 30 bags.
They didn't come with me. They met me here. Well, would you look at that? It looks like my car's gotten substantially cheaper, but my driver's gotten extremely better looking.
Aww. So I don't know where any of your cars wound up after the whole boom building.
Yeah, I assume all of my problems went away and were handled in my absence.
Sure, yeah. I mean, all the problems went away.
That's what I like to hear. Tell me no more.
Excellent. Problem solved.
What's on the docket for today?
Well, we're going somewhere. I don't know where, because we're all kind of out of places to, like, go.
Why's that?
Well, I mean, your building got exploded, and my building got shot up, and then we partied that other building down to the ground, and Charlie, I don't think, wants us back at his apartment anymore for reasons that are unfathomable to me.
There's ink all over the place anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know where we're going. We're all sort of out of places. And obviously we're not allowed to go to Connor's, because,
I don't know why not.
Oh, because we're supposed to like murder him still.
Oh, we're back on the murder Connor train. Okay. Was there something that he did?
No. So like the Sabbat are gonna like show up, and we were supposed to kill your friend Obadiah Springfield, Jebediah. I don't remember.
Oh,
his
that would
name.
have been a bummer.
Right? So they were like, well, you have to kill him, and we're gonna kill Connor. And we were like, well, why don't we kill Connor? Because like, yay. And so that was that problem solved.
So why are we're just killing whoever? Just
it
'cause?
Sure seems to be shaping up that way.
Okay. Who am I to judge?
Yeah, it turns out that we're like allowed to do whatever we want now, because like we're the chosen of Cain God.
I wasn't aware that I was not allowed to do whatever I wanted before.
That's the attitude I like.
So everything else is good then? Everybody's spirits are high? What's the status of Black and White? Are they on again, off again? Where are they?
I believe they're on right now.
Okay,
they were
that's
off
good.
for a little bit, like last week, because I don't know. I think Elena was being evil again.
Okay, not surprising.
Really yeah, checklist.
Yeah.
Also, like her sire is gonna be showing up, and apparently that's a big deal.
I'm sure it would be. Is he like a Dracula or something?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. Dracula Crystal Ball is his full name.
Does he have a funny accent as well?
I would assume so. I mean, Are you even really an elder if you don't have a funny accent?
Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. I can't wait to meet him. I'm sure the interaction will be absolutely positive.
Yeah, he's like the CEO of the Sabbat.
Wow.
I think.
Moving up in the world. We're rubbing elbows with other CEOs.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna have to like kill him or something.
Sure. Seems like there's a lot of people that we need to kill.
Yeah, I'm not totally clear on the plan. There's been like a lot of plans and then a lot of other plans. But in good news, Trevor is still alive-ish.
That's huge. That's excellent. How is he?
Good. He talks and walks now, which is less good than you might think, because it's very spooky.
He doesn't have much to say at book club meetings, so I'm sure he's a better member of the book club now.
He likes hugs.
Okay.
Yeah, Alexandru had a kid who turned out to be, like, really cool, actually. Like, I think we should invite her over. She seemed chill.
Sure. I'm here for all of this. My mental health break was excellent. I went to Cabo. I got some sun. You should try it sometime.
I want to go to Cabo so bad. But no one will let me. It's always like, Cass, do this. Cass, do that. Cass, come up with all the plans and fix all our problems and don't go to Cabo with Charlotte.
You should have just come to Cabo with Charlotte.
Right.
Always go to Cabo with Charlotte. You know that these sticks in the mud can't handle you?
I know, right? Tell me about it.
What's going to happen if I was here, if I was gone for a week longer, you would have been drained of all of your fun.
Completely drained of all of my fun from the inside out.
It's like we're dealing with a bunch of energy vampires, huh?
Oh my god, are those real?
No, don't worry.
Okay. And while we're having this conversation, I'm gonna text Charlie, I don't know, in response to where are we meeting.
Fair enough.
You could just tell them to come here.
Okay.
The only other options there are to go back to Zilla Rose.
That's full of holes.
Oh, wait, they did not stop us the last time that we went there.
Yeah, but then a shovel had wandered in and you ate him, so...
That is very fair. Okay, so,
surely
surely the Pirate Club isn't in, like, too much damage, is it? It's not that bad.
I think unless Charlotte's gonna rent out, like, a hotel conference room or something, here's fine. I'll just head back here. And I'll to the group chat here.
Oh, we have to go back to Charlie's place.
Harley will send a thumbs up emoji and he'll put his phone away and just start trekking.
I guess so. Well, Elena, lives there now, so I guess it's the most convenient place for all of us to meet.
Oh, how convenient to meet at your friend's love shack.
Well, I mean, you guys did used to come to my love shack a lot.
Yeah, but that's expected, and your lovemaking smells much better, I'm sure.
I mean, definitely. And I will also send a thumbs up to Charlie and start driving us.
After all that, I'll
place.
send a thumbs up, but it's a sarcastic thumbs up. You can't tell.
I can tell.
You can tell.
Yeah, the thumbs up is a little less blue than the other thumbs up.
Oh yeah, and there was this shovelhead who showed up, but apparently Elena's allowed to eat whoever she wants now, because Charlie was like, here you go, eat him, and so she did.
That's great for her. She's on her way to becoming a complete animal.
Yeah. I was really hoping that he'd pull her up, but I sort of think the opposite thing might be happening.
It's almost like I was the soul that was keeping us above ground.
I mean, that's what I said when we were talking to, God.
How is she, by the way?
God or Elena?
God. I assume Elena's abysmal.
Better post eating the shovelhead, whose name was Jeff or Mike. Or...
What an unimpressive name for a shovelhead.
Yeah. And we don't have Floppy back yet, unfortunately. He lives in the sewers now.
Well, that's where he belongs. He's ugly.
I mean, we don't even know that yet, but I assume as much.
Who's his dad?
Oh, valid point. And I drive us back to Charlie's just as dangerously as I drove to the airport.
It's harrowing.
I'm not really paying attention. I'm on my phone. I assume that we'll enter Charlie's apartment the way that we do traditionally.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Knocking on every door.
Hit every
all
buzzer
the buzzers.
On the way down.
We're looking for Charlie.
Immediately buzzing in.
Hello.
Immediately just buzzed in.
Hello?
Ding.
Yeah, it buzzes several times.
Yep.
Lots of
Everyone
Charlies here
is
tonight.
so friendly.
Mm-hmm. I can see why he lives here, despite, the fact that it's disgusting. Let's go.
And in we go.
And Harley would be kind of getting back around that time.
Yeah, if there's...
I'm sure Harley walks in on us trying to be I'm sure it's this door. Oh, sorry. I'm sure it's this door.
No.
Hey, man, the pizza's here. You're not delivering pizza.
You're not Charlie.
Gross.
No, you're not even on the right floor. No, come with me.
Harley, it's so good to see you.
Oh, hi, ma'am. Hi.
I got you a maraca from Cabo.
Oh. I thank you.
I thought you might like it.
I appreciate the gesture, ma'am, and I'm more than happy. Does Charlotte actually have it on her right now?
Yes.
Harley will actually take it, and he'll kind of try jamming it into the breast pocket of his suit coat. You'll see he's wearing the Duran's blazer tonight.
Aw, look at you.
Yeah, gotta look nice for the boss.
I know that you like technology, and I consider the maraca to be the cutting edge of percussion instruments. So I thought this might be good for you.
The tried and true tested methods are always the best, and you can see that. Yeah, he's definitely got the maraca's creating a sizable, bulge in his blazer. Yeah, I walked into that one. Yeah.
Sizable bulge in his blazers.
Okay.
A new metal band.
Whatever makes you happy.
But Harley will lead them to Charlie's apartment door, and he'll just kind of rap once or twice, and then open the door. If it's locked, he's just gonna sit there and just keep jiggling the handle until Charlie comes and gets the door.
Open the door.
And Harley,
Yay, we found it on our first try.
We didn't even have to bother anyone.
Hi, Charlotte.
Charlie. The cheek kisses. Mwah. Mwah. It's so good to see you. How are you? How's the wife?
Come on. Trudge back in.
As you can see, Charlotte, things are going very well in your absence.
I noticed all of my problems are gone and everybody's in a chipper mood.
Harley will close the door behind them, and then he'll kind of slump down on the floor up against the door with his back to it, just kind of sitting there twiddling his thumbs. Yeah, things are going great. We've had
You look like you guys are getting ready for the climax of a film.
We've had a little bit of a fun time while you were off on getting your head right.
In Cabo,
Yeah,
like I said.
in Cabo.
So
I
do you
wasn't
feel
even
better
lying.
now?
Oh, I feel so much better. All of that emotional milk that I was feeling for you guys, I've really learned to control it.
Good to know.
That's good.
I like your black outfit, Elena. My therapist told me that compliments are helpful.
You have a therapist now.
Yes.
Is that like included under like the company benefits? Because I think we could all stand for some extra. So, do they even make therapists?
You've
for us?
spoiled my surprise. I've gotten you all therapists.
Ooh,
I don't need a therapist.
I don't think a therapist wants to talk to me.
I've gotten you a therapist to eat then, Elena. I hear you're doing that.
Really, Cassandra?
What? It like just happened.
It was all over the news in Cabo.
Can
I don't just eat at people like that. This was a special circumstance.
Of course.
He was gonna betray us to the Sabat.
He was Nixodons.
No, I understand. This is a judgment-free zone.
I practically got permission to do it.
I bet.
From God.
Right.
And Charlie.
There are no sins if you're doing God's will, am I right?
Hashtag Catholicism.
Just have to.
It's a regular old crusader over here.
And we'll walk back the apology in like 1,000 years. But anyways, yeah. Things are
So good you're back, Charlotte.
yeah.
So good you're back.
It's good to be back. It feels like you needed me.
Yeah, I was actually just going to say that we kind of sort of do.
Oh, and what can I do for all of you? I only have one maraca, by the way.
I get
Is that what I was hearing?
I don't need a maraca.
I think Elena should have a maraca.
Elena does not
does.
want a maraca.
She should have a maraca. I'll order
I appreciate
you a
the sentiment. I appreciate the sentiment. I don't need the maraca. I have plenty.
She orders a maraca on Amazon.
Single maraca.
Call up Bezos. It's fine.
Yes.
Your close
Jeffrey,
personal friend.
I need a maraca. Just one?
You can't do
actually a
anything
bit of-
with just a one maraca. You have to have two of them.
It's a
Not
bit of a
worse.
symbolic gesture. You see, I gave one maraca to her friend, and then I'm giving her one. So it's almost to say that without each other, there is no music.
That's
That's
like
really
really
cool.
profound.
Thank you. My therapist says that I should work on my creative writing, and I chose to do that.
Okay.
The outlet's all well and good, ma'am. So, in your absence, things have kind of come to a head, and we can't make any moves until we have all kind of come to an accord as far as how we're going to try to navigate this bullshit that we've gotten ourselves into.
Oh yes, what is our goal this time? We're going to kill Connor again? And we're not going to change our minds this time, right?
We
don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Nope.
Right, no choice. Have to eat him.
To
I
preserve
didn't say that.
We are at the wills of greater powers than our own.
To preserve the illusion of the Sabbat, we have to kill him.
It's a fake Sabbat. You didn't tell me.
We're
that.
fake Sabbat.
We're. Oh, okay.
Remember all the stuff that happened?
Fake,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake Sabbat.
To preserve that to the real Sabbat, we have to kill Connor.
Okay.
So there we go.
They also decided to tell Jude about all of it.
Thought it'd be a good way to
Oh
get.
yeah, we met with Jude. I forgot that part.
How was
on our
that?
side.
Undecided.
Do we have anybody
it
on
was
our
good.
side?
Hopefully, Jude and Abigail.
Still not
Yeah,
decided.
Harley's girlfriend.
We still have the sheriff on our side. Last I checked.
That's good. He's strong.
We haven't checked in with him since the building blew up, though.
And maybe the Baron too?
Once
Maybe.
again,
Perhaps.
haven't checked in with him since the building blew up.
Oh, what's the status of the Sleepy Prince?
Yeah. So actually, Elena and I were talking about that, and there's a chance she could try to pull her out. Just like a one-shot chance, but we could potentially throw that into the mix.
Why not?
Chaos sounds good to me.
We have to find a place to store her.
I said that we should pull her out, and then if she is in torpor, wake her up. And then let her sort it all out.
She's kind of older, I think, so I don't know.
Sounds like it would take the heat off of us.
It would, but I don't know what it would take to wake her up.
It would... We're going to circle back to one of the things that had me freaking out way back when. The fact that Nyx and, well, Alexandru was still alive. They were the only two who could have theoretically brought her back out of torpor if she was in that state.
It was also the prince. But, you know.
Right. And, well, now Alexandru is gone. Who the fuck knows where Hazoon is?
Nobody, as far as I can tell. Maybe the sheriff. I don't know how old he is. I don't know if he could at this point. He apparently ate a guy, so.
Oh, what about Elena's sire? He sounds old and has an accent.
I don't think
Yeah.
you want him near the.
I was actually going to suggest that exact same thing.
What?
Look at us. On the same page already. Look what a little bit of therapy gets us.
Do
Right.
we want this guy near the former prince of
No.
Vancouver?
I don't care what happens to the prince. I just want as chaotic a situation as possible so that nobody's looking at me.
I mean, that's fair. That's sort of what Malkov said anyway, so there's that.
Essentially.
Oh yeah, it turns out our fates are all predetermined because we're just pieces on a chessboard. Yay, welcome back to Vancouver.
And Harley's actually going to get up from his post.
I mean, yeah.
At the door, and he's going to start kind of like, when Cass says that, he's just going to start like pacing.
You're rattling.
Harley gets a text.
What the fuck now?
It's from Jude.
Oh.
It says, "We're in. What do you want us to do?"
Is that from Jude? Did she say anything about me?
No. Hold on. It is from Jude. Hold on a second. They're in.
She didn't say anything about me.
Oh, we do have friends. We're not going to kill
What
these
did
ones,
she-
right?
What did she say?
She said they're in. What do you want them to do? Or what do we want them to do?
Figure out who those people are in the pictures.
For one, that's
That's a really good start.
the entire Sabbat that we know of.
We need to figure out who they are and what sort of power plays we're dealing with, if they are, neonates or older than us, or where we're going with this.
Gotcha.
What are we dealing with?
I'm gonna send a reply back to Jude. Track down the locals from those pictures first, and dox the shit out of them. Give me the information.
Make sure she knows that we don't know what we're dealing with them, and so they could be very strong or they could not be very strong. We don't know.
You said Tremere can do that thing where they can find people, and they've got faces, so maybe they can find people.
We're making some suppositions. I mean, in theory, it's possible, but
maybe they can learn how to find people.
We'll see. I'm gonna send off another text into Jude. Tread carefully. Also pass on information on locals to Cassius.
All right.
And I put my phone away.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about... I mean, it's chaotic, but I am concerned about bringing the prince out to immediately throw her to the Sabbat to, for him to do whatever with her.
What are you, some sort of bleeding heart Camarilla supporter now?
No, to wake one up like that. Does it have to be from the vein?
No, I don't think
so. Then what if he doesn't know that he's giving her his blood?
How are you going to get blood from him to his stash?
Oh, are you going to suck and spit?
I'm the special one, right?
Yeah, Helena's the special one.
Not in general, but to him apparently is a thing.
You're his kid, so... Well, it's worth a shot.
Cassandra, don't do that.
No, I mean, it must be nice to be the special one.
No, you're special to me, Cassandra.
No, Cassandra, everyone knows that you are the special one. You are the heart, remember?
That's right.
If I was the heart, Jude would have been texting me.
Now, out of
you
character,
can do better.
Actually, hold on a second. Out of character, I was told that Jude actually did ask about Cass's number. Was that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So actually, Harley will... Harley's still going to keep that piece of information to himself. He is going to text Cass's number to Jude, and I'm going to talk to her privately about it later.
All right.
But I'm going to leave her. I'm going to leave her in the dark for now.
She continues to pout.
Mm-hmm.
You can do much better than that anyway. You don't need Jude.
Liked Jude.
I know that you liked Jude, but I mean...
Hey, you know what? You know what'll make you feel better?
What?
Take care of Connor. So you have one less of that.
Yeah, let's go kill him.
How do we...
I have no emotional attachment to him.
I have to say, Elena's just gonna walk over to Cass and give her a hug. And then whisper in her ear, "You're my favorite. Does that make it better?"
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay.
And I hug Elena back.
Now, I mean, as far as Connor goes, ma'am, like you have to realize that if we don't do something about the situation, someone else will, and they may not be as thoughtful as we would be about the matter.
Oh, of course, it's not our decision to make. We're just helpless babes at the whims of powers greater than our own.
Charlotte?
What?
Do you have something you would like to say to the class? with that snarky attitude that we've all missed so much.
Oh no, I just thought this was a group about freedom and the ability to do whatever we wanted to do with the people that we loved, and I guess we're just that's just not that's not our game anymore.
I love Cassandra, and I told her that I would put him on his knees in front of her if she wanted me to, and that's what she wants, so...
Sounds kinky.
Before we actually do anything final about him, Cassandra, is this what you really want?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because once this is done, it's done.
He's gonna be super dead.
That's kind of the point.
There's gonna be no going back from this, is what I'm trying to tell everybody here.
My only concern is that, are we trying to convince ourselves that this is something that we want to do?
No, not for me at least, and I don't know.
Well,
that
you want to kill everyone, so
I don't want to kill everyone. Clearly, I don't want to kill you.
Yet.
Or Charlie. Yet. Or Cassandra. Or Harley.
Never.
I've been waiting for this for nearly 40 years, so, you know.
No, I pinky promised to God that I wasn't going to kill you guys.
Hmm?
She did.
That's great.
So I'm pretty sure if she breaks the pinky promise, she'll probably, like, explode.
To be the case.
Pinky promise clause of 1776.
Part of
that's got to be in the bylaws.
Yeah.
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 Now, okay, I guess. Look, if we're gonna do this, how much do we want to leave behind? Like, in general, how much do we want to leave behind?
Like, do we want to make it a statement, or do we want to do it, like, quiet?
That's also kind of there. I mean, there's going in and sending me in to cut his head off with no aplomb, or there's making as big of a fucking spectacle out of it as the Sabbat would want.
Do you...
It didn't specify whether it needs to be a spectacle or not, so...
It's kind of their style, though.
But they just want
him dead. It doesn't matter.
They just want him dead. The real question is, do you think that you can just walk in there and cut his head off with no resistance?
Surely we can come up with a better plan than just walking into his house.
First of all, no.
That's what I'm trying to come up with.
This is Cassandra's decision.
Yep.
This is... If Cassandra wants him to die, then she gets to decide whether or not she's the one that's going to do it, or if she's going to let someone else do it. And my money is on, if she's not going to do it, it's going to be Charlie. The only thing that I'm going to do is hold him in place.
Right, but I'm getting at, do we want the casino to still be standing when we're done, is what I'm trying to get at.
It depends. Charlotte, do you want a casino? Cassandra,
yeah.
Do you want a casino?
Cassandra did.
I want the Succubus Club.
Okay, well then we should leave the casino standing. We should leave the Succubus Club standing.
Can I get, I don't know, maybe something in writing, the last will and testament leaving the casino and the Succubus Club to us? I don't know. I'm just saying, he doesn't sense any malice from me.
If you think that you can, then sure.
Between the two of you, you can't dominate him into signing a piece of paper?
Yeah, that was what I was implying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, valid.
I'll have Sandra write up the contract.
Yes, do that, and then while he is immobilized, you can have him sign it.
That sounds like all the plan I need.
I have something for this, actually. If you will just give me just give me a moment or two to kind of lay out the plan. I actually planned for once, believe it or not. It's not just Harley's gonna go in and kick everyone's ass.
As long as you're not going to ride in on the top of a car.
That's also not going to happen. Okay, so...
No, that was in season 1.
Right. I'm done doing the Teen Wolf thing. It's played out. But the thing with the casino, it's all of the stuff is supposed to be for tracking down like people who break in or try to steal the place after the fact. There's no actual like active security measures. It's all passive surveillance type shit. If we find the right transformer somewhere in the neighborhood, take the transformer out, the whole block goes dark.
Do you not think that they have generators?
There's a follow-up. You and I go in, find the backup, take it out.
Okay. That's not hard.
And then Cassandra, Charlotte, Charlie, the three of you do what you need to do. And we'll make sure that the place is blind, and I can make sure that we create enough of a distraction to where you three should be relatively unbothered.
I can't imagine much of a problem, especially if we lead with Cassandra.
Problem solving is sort of our forte. No, it's problem causing.
But that's, I mean...
So,
that's...
would it now be a good time to let you know that, you know, let it be a surprise, it's fine.
Okay, no, that's not good.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah. Whatever you were going to lead with, you should probably let us know, so we're not walking into something that we're going to regret later.
Okay. Are you sure? Because you're not going to regret it. It's just
open book and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm good. I'm just going to step back and fade into the wall. And then the shadow is going that was me is just going to sink down the wall and into the cracks.
Yeah.
And then after a few minutes, I'm going to step out. Essentially, the shadow's going to come back, and I'm going to step out of the wall on the other side of the room. That.
Hey, Charlie, you should, never cheat on her, because she'll fuck you all the way up with all this fancy new stuff.
That was not ever one of my plans, but...
You don't really plan to cheat, do you?
Yeah, that's more of sort of an oops kind of thing.
Sometimes you just fall into it.
Right? You go out to a club and you're like, oh, this is just going to be a fun time. And then all of a sudden you're like 4 people into an orgy. And it's like, oh, how did this happen?
Does any word that you said sound like me?
Oops. Kind of sounds like you.
That's about it.
I would agree with that. But either way, I can do things like that now. I can get into places without being seen.
You're gonna be the backup plan.
Maybe touch all the cameras or something.
That's...
I could probably literally go into the electrical system and just weave my way around the wiring.
Well,
but that's why I'm tagging along with her, so she's got the tech side, so she's... Besides, this is kind of what we've done in the past before this. We work as a team. Always have. I guarantee you the three of you are going to have as straight a shot as we can possibly give you. It's not going to be easy, I'm sure, but we're going to do what we can to... We will be very effective, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm not worried about it. Let's go.
Okay, well, we're doing this now?
Why not?
There's no time like the present.
Do you have other things you have to do? Do you have a Tuesday checklist?
Nosferatu
Well, did you want to do the whole like sign a will thing before we do this, or in the middle of it?
That's on you three.
No, that should happen while we're in the middle of it because, I don't want him to get suspicious.
Okay.
If all goes according to plan, I'm gonna be nowhere near the asshole, so I don't care what you three do with the contract.
Cassandra and I can go now.
I can go unseen.
Okay.
Give me 5 minutes. I need to get Kitty.
Make it 4.
4.5.
3
You're
minutes.
lucky.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Negotiation.
And I will. I've been kind of letting Kitty roam around the neighborhood. She's been keeping an eye on Charlie's apartment for Hurley. But he's gonna go down into the alleyway and kind of collect her from the dumpster that she's been kind of hiding out in over the past couple of nights. And Harley is going to. He's not going to throw the maraca in the garbage, but he's going to put it off to the side where he can come back and get this later. But the maraca, he will come back and get the maraca, but that's not, the maracas are not built for stealth ops right now.
Put it in my house.
Oh, okay, that's what I'll do. Yes.
Fucking
Also, ding dong, Elena, your maraca is here.
So no, I'll yeah, the maraca. I'll leave the maraca in Charlie's office, but I'll go down.
Dumpster diving Nosferatu, just put it in my goddamn living room.
Oh, I need this to be safe. I better put this in the garbage.
I love all of you. This is a blessing. Oh, I miss you, Brennan. Thank you.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering where you were going with that. It's like, yeah, it doesn't matter if it gets a little muddy, a little rained on. It's fine. It's maraca. It'll be okay.
I'll just tell Florence to stay.
But yeah, so yeah, I'll get Kitty, and we'll Harley will be locked and loaded and ready to go.
All right. So you're heading to Park Casino.
I guess.
What a vote of confidence.
Sure.
I guess.
So are you splitting up?
I guess we're gonna have to, or in order to do this, or we show up together and then fork off from each other before we get on cameras.
I wasn't clear on the plan in or out of character, so I'm just here for the ride.
The three of us, you, me, and Charlotte, are going inside to meet up with Connor, and Harley and Elena are going into the electrical.
And you've got the business contract. You're going to do negotiations.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just ask nicely.
I'm going to be invisible.
And Elena and Harley are heading into the basement-ish area.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Under any specific obfuscation?
Oh yeah, as soon as Harley gets anywhere near, I'll be activating unseen passage, and I also have Ghost in the Machine, so I can't be seen on surveillance.
I'm just going to, before we even leave out of the apartment, I'm just going to tell Harley, I'm going to be right here, but just in case there are people watching, it's best for no one to know that I'm with you.
I'm also planning on hiding, so this is...
Well, no, I understand that, but
Yeah.
just in case somebody can see that, they're not going to see me.
Understood.
So, and before we leave the apartment, I'm just going to sink into the shadows again and disappear into the cracks. Wait for him to
Right.
open the damn door.
That's unnerving. Harley's gonna...
I don't have to wait for you to open the door. I'll just go into the damn door. It's
Mhm.
fine.
I believe is a rouse check as well.
That's new.
Yep, another rouse check.
Nothing can go wrong here.
I am up a hunger. Yay!
I also am at Hunger 1 now. When I eventually rouse for Unseen Passage, yeah, it's a fail.
Elena,
What is it?
you don't want Charlie to finish him, do you? You want it. You want him for yourself. You can't burden Harley or Charlie with the death. You should drain Connor.
But Nessie, you're not understanding. This is not your decision or mine. This is not even Charlie's. This is Cassandra's. Just like what will happen to you will be my decision.
Technically, this is Kane or Malcav's decision.
Oh, just shut the fuck up already. I'm not even listening to that right now.
Aren't you?
No, we are doing what we decided we were going to do before all of this craziness started happening. And again, it's Cassandra's decision.
Is it?
It is, because if she decides she doesn't want him to die, then I'm just going to wound him very badly.
Yes, but you know that she can't take that responsibility. You don't want to burden her soul with that.
If she doesn't want it...
You are the body of this coterie. You are the fists. You should be the one dealing the final strike. It is
Cassandra's decision. I don't want to hear it anymore.
What I'm saying is true.
No, I understand. And again, we made a decision together, and it was decided it's Cassandra's decision as to what happens. If she decides she doesn't want to do it, then it falls to Charlie. And if Charlie doesn't want to do it, then I will absolutely do it.
You love them both too much to burden them with this.
They deserve it. They deserve this opportunity.
They don't.
They deserve it far more than I do.
And Harley. You can't get rid of me that easy.
I drank a bum for you. What else do you fucking want?
You got another one handy?
Not right now. They're not like growing like out of the fucking ground. Did we have a bumper crop of bums this fall? I don't think so.
I don't know. Is there like a tree you can shake and one falls out or something?
No, there's no bum tree. No, look. Just be happy I ate someone finally. All the way.
Yeah, you can do it again. I mean, if you want to get rid of me for a little bit, that's fine. I don't mind. I could use a vacation.
You know, can't we? You and me both, bud. You and me both. So
yeah, maybe we should have gone to Cabo with what's her nuts.
Yeah. Well, look, still too many. I'll have to ask her if she met any Sabat down there.
Well, she said she got a bit of sun or something. I don't know, so it's fine. You can go down with her.
Yeah, if you can just stay out of my way for the next, we'll say, hour and a half for us to get this to pop off, we'll see if I can find you another bum. All right. Until then, just chill.
Pinky swear?
Bruh, no. I don't do that.
All right, fine.
It's a terrible idea. Don't do that.
Hey, storyteller.
Somehow I've turned Pinky Swears into being completely and utterly evil.
Worse than a blood bond.
Yo. Hey, storyteller. On the way out, I'm going to stop at one of the doors that, like, the others were knocking on trying to get in. And I'm just going to knock on the door for that person to open up.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to apologize. My friends keep not being able to find my place, and they keep thinking that your place is my place.
Yeah.
Just hold my hand up. Oops, I'm sorry about all that. And the moment he grabs my hand, I immediately twist up and I grab his wrist and drain a hunger out of him.
Oh, hey.
And then I let go and go. But you should just go back and forget about all that and pat him on the chest and just sort of knock him back.
Yeah, your friends are kind of stupid. Can you, like, make sure that they know where you live now? Come on. Like, it's ridiculous.
I will do my best, but you just don't even think about it. Forget the whole thing.
I'm just going to go back and watch Jeopardy.
Jeopardy sounds good. And I'm at hunger 2, and I'll follow the others out.
All right, so on that note, it is ever so slightly a little bit early, but it would be a good time to go for a break before everybody ends up at Park Casino. So come on back in about 5 minutes. Everybody go hydrate or dehydrate, depending on which way, what you need to do, and grab a snack, because this is going to be somewhat entertaining. Welcome back, everybody. They are going to do something unexpected, which is something I expect as a storyteller, but did I not expect it, or did I expect it? That's for you to... I don't know what's going on anymore.
Malkov, take the
wheel.
Oh, sweet cane. All right, so at Park Casino, which I will include kind of a link to the where it is in Vancouver in the chat because it's a real location. Harley and Elena are going in the basement-ish area.
In the guts of the casino.
In the guts. Mm-hmm. Digging in the guts of the sewers of Park Casino.
Getting in there.
So we once we would have gotten into position, that's when I would have activated Unseen Passage, and I just trust that Elena's there along with me. But all right, the main power lead coming in street side is going to be going into that box there. And then the relay for the auxiliary is going to be here. So what we'll do first, I'll have you hit the main. I will hit the relay. You're going to have to get them in basically the same amount of time, so if the relay doesn't have the opportunity to kick on. So whatever you need to do to get this to work, I'll count it down. And hopefully things will be fine. I'm not going to be able to see once the lights go out. So I'm going to have you lead me deeper or whatever we need to do.
You're gonna see a, or rather, you'll see a wisp of shadow near you, just unnaturally kind of move.
Okay. Here goes nothing. And I'm getting ready to punch the relay.
And I'm off.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wrapping around all of that, just zapping the shit out of it.
Harley is punching the relay, you said?
I'm going to pull. Well, I'm going to pull. If there's any bare wires, I'm just going to grab and pull from the box. I'm not going to punch the box unless it's
don't punch
necessary.
The box.
Yeah.
Give me
it's electricity.
Dex and technology roll.
Okay.
And I'm just wrapping my little shadow around and in and out of the box.
We're going to see if Harley goes up like a tiki torch.
This actually isn't that bad of a pool.
Doing his Florence impersonation.
Fork. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a messy crit.
Easily. However, hey, don't pull that. Oh shit, you pulled it. What the hell is wrong with you? Go eat something. What the Jesus Christ, man. And the power goes down.
All right, Elena.
Elena is, I'm assuming, snaking her way as a shadow through certain electrical things, and I'm gonna get a Dex and Athletics roll from Elena.
What a weird roll.
Dex and Athletics?
For me.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Gonna arouse the blood, which will put me at 2.
To hunger.
To add dice to my pool.
Elena, you should make your way upstairs.
What do you think I'm doing?
Quickly.
That is the plan, but I have to help Harvey.
You must take all the burdens on yourself. Don't allow them to take any of this from you. They must be kept pure.
If I just agree with you, will that be enough? If I could just tell you, okay, I'll do that, will that satisfy you?
You have to eat as well. Eat the Nosferatu and then go upstairs.
No. Well, it's one of Connor's people, it's fine. I got a crit and 2 successes on that.
Okay. You narrowly avoid several different sparks of like kind of exploding transformer. And yeah, you basically make it out of semi-unscathed. Except for that 7 aggravate. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So yeah, then so it's completely dark, right?
It is completely dark. Where you both are, there isn't even like emergency lighting on, so it is pitch black.
Okay. In which case, then I will probably have to come out of the shadow, so that I can lead Harley to where we need to go.
I'm gonna be kind of once the lights out. I'm gonna make sure I got Kitty tucked up, and then I'm just gonna kind of put my hand out for Elena to take. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see if we can stop by the kitchen area on the way up, if it's on the way.
Why do you want to go to the kitchen?
Kitty.
And you're getting not wait to eat later?
No, Kitty's a distraction.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Eyes of the Beast.
Or do you have Oblivion Sight?
I do not.
Okay, yeah, Eyes of the Beast. Sort of works. But it amplifies light. You are in a place that's completely pitch black dark. You can see shapes here and there, but yeah, eventually you'll find your way out.
Okay. Then yeah, and I will lead him through. I'm gonna try to stay as close to him as possible so that it doesn't... If I can make it seem like there's only one person down here, or here, that's the better, just in case. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to stay as close as possible so it only looks like there's just one person. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna lead him to, I guess, the kitchen, or near the kitchen, so that he can let Kitty have fun.
Park Casino has several different kitchens because there's 6 restaurants in there.
But everyone is closest to. But my game plan is basically, once we get out of the service areas, I've got Feral Whispers. I'm just going to give Kitty instructions to cause as much of a panic as she can, and then meet me back at Charlie's. Meet me back at the dumpster by Charlie's.
You're wanting to cause a panic?
Back at the Morocco's. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are we wanting anyone to leave, or just to freak out?
This is part of the freak out.
So just freak out, not leave.
Well, people will eventually leave, but a wild animal in the kitchen area in the middle of in the dark? Perfect.
Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. And yeah, as we make our way through, as soon as there is an area where there is, I guess, did you say that there would be like floodlights or some kind of backup light or something like that happens?
Not even. Usually. You took out the backup generators.
Okay, that's what I took. Okay, gotcha. Making sure. But yeah, as soon as we get closer to, I guess, the Connor floor, or when we get closer to where Charlie and Cassandra and them are, whatever, I'm gonna roll again to go back into the shadowy form.
All right.
And
Go on.
And once Kitty's been deposited, I'm gonna kind of like make my way up there as well, just because I know that at the very least they'll need backup getting the hell out of there if things go sideways.
All right. And let's flip over to everybody else. What you doing?
Well, the moment the lights go out, I'm going unseen. And I'm back to Hunger 3.
Oh, good start. Good start.
But I'm unseen in Silence of Death.
Charlie.
Don't you feel so inconspicuous?
Charlie, you're gonna have to eat.
We'll get there.
No, you have to eat now.
We'll get there. We're
It's
going
important. You need to eat.
there. We're going there. We're going there.
Not him.
Yes, him.
Not him. You don't want him in here too, do you? Turn into your... Use your powers. Use them.
How do you know about that?
I know.
And I ignore it and I just keep following behind him.
So everybody is, I believe, on Connor's floor at this point. For the primary 3 anyway.
Isn't this exciting? Aren't we like secret agents on a mission?
This is a little exciting.
And then Charlotte's going to push Cassandra in front.
Awesome. So great.
Now, keep in mind, this is your first business negotiation, but I think you have an advantage here. So go in confidently. You're a girl boss. Gaslight him and gatekeep him.
Yeah. I'm gonna knock on Connor's door. Confidently.
Good.
Yep, that's happening. There's a door opens and it's kind of dark anyway, but the light that shines in your face is very much not light, not dark. And it is attached to a gun. What do you want?
I'm here to see Connor.
Who are you?
I'm Cassandra.
And you're gonna get shot.
Aww.
For everybody playing the home game.
I was so confident, though.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Patrick. Is this the right way to point for YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, go over there. Go to YouTube and see that this coterie was betrayed by the other coterie and told Connor all the stuff that they were going to try to kill them.
Oh, the other coterie dead. They're so dead.
God, I can't believe I was gonna date her.
We find out about it.
Oh, they're so dead.
If you find out about it. But you're getting shot.
So out of curiosity, have Harley and I made it to the floor yet, too?
Not yet.
Not yet?
The
Okay.
lights just went down like not too long ago. Do you want to dodge getting shot? Or I'm assuming it's a bit more of a surprise because you're like, yeah, Connor.
I mean, there's a gun in the face, but yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, dodging is not for me. Like, well, out of curiosity, what would I roll if I wanted to dodge this?
If you were looking to dodge, it would be a dexterity and athletics roll.
Well, I have 2 dice for that.
You don't know what he rolled yet.
If you want.
Sure. Why not?
Riot.
Why not? It can only go as bad as it currently is. That is a fail.
What was your hunger dice? Just out of curiosity.
It was just a fail. Nothing on it.
Nuts. All right. So someone else is going to shoot you as well because there's another light that is.
Would it be possible to jump in front of this?
Yes. Yes, it would. Especially with that roll. Holy shit.
Somebody save our Cassandra.
Oh my god, I can't believe
so-
we're gonna have to kill that entire other coterie, you guys.
With your no
Yeah.
successes, you take 3 superficial damage for Cassandra.
Oof.
As you get shot with the first bullet. Dex and Athletics for Charlotte to see if you can dodge in the way. With that roll, it's entirely possible.
Hey, storyteller.
That's me.
I'm obfuscated, but with Eyes of the Beast, how many people can I see through the doorway?
Right now, 2.
I see anything through them? Like beyond them?
Not really.
All right. Are they like completely blocking the doorway?
They would be blocking the doorway at this point.
3 successes on that.
Yeah, you dodge in front of it. And you get shot.
Oh no, I've been shot.
Ordinarily, this would be 1 point of superficial damage, and so your fortitude would basically already kind of turn that into 1 point of superficial damage, and you're like,
Dust the shoulders off, Charlotte.
it's fine.
Plus, it would appear as though somebody's tipped them to our presence.
Hold on 1 second. Are you wearing the bulletproof? Yes, you are. Yeah, so you don't take any damage. You're fine.
Oh no, I've been shot. I'm dying. Everybody please run. I will remain.
Is that dominate?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn.
I thought you were about to dominate them.
Yeah, I was like, are you like messing with their heads? Because that'd be awesome.
In that blasé tone.
Oh no,
Please
run away. So they're going to shoot again. Oh dear.
I've positioned myself in front of the door at this point, so I'm.
Yeah, there's.
You got to shoot through me.
They're both shooting at you. Like they've kind of clicked something on the gun, and it is going into full automatic mode.
How's Cassandra looking?
Oh no.
Shot?
Like,
where did I get shot out of curiosity? Like,
it would be like you can definitely tell that these are not either kindred or ghouls. These seem to be kind of hired people. So they went like center mass. They were trying to like shoot you in the heart type thing, and it's just like, yep, I got shot in a place that doesn't work anymore. Thanks.
so I expect Cassandra, both reasonably and dramatically, like stumbled back into the hallway wall behind her.
Yeah, and then Charlotte moved in the way.
I'm still invisible, but I'm just like, you can feel like hand on your shoulder.
Give me a willpower roll.
Me?
Cassandra.
Yeah. You don't use red die on willpower roll, yeah?
Nope, that is correct.
2.
You're holding it together, ish.
Cassandra's pissed. Pissed.
You can hear really heavy breathing from obfuscated Charlie in front of you.
Let's all stick to the plan. There's no reason to let your emotional milk out here.
So you're getting shot, and you're nonchalantly telling Cassandra, yeah, don't worry about it.
Calm down. You're still a girl boss.
You gotta tell him to stop.
Terminator style.
Do you want to tell him to stop or let us in or anything?
Oh yeah, I should do something. Kill your friend and then yourself.
Is that a terminal decree?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I'll rouse.
So you would take 1 point of superficial damage from each of them because they went full auto on you, and then you look at them in the face and you're like, here's my instructions, go ahead.
Yep.
Eight successes.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to resist that with these.
They're human.
This particular dice pool.
Did you hear the dice?
Yeah, this dice pool is like, they've got 5 dice to do it. And it's like, if everything rolled a success, maybe it would work, but that's just not gonna happen. So the one kind of turns to the other one as the second guy is still kind of shooting at Cassandra / Charlotte. Yeah, it's fine. You take another superficial damage from that as the other one kind of turns and just waylays his friend with a massive amount of bullets. Then there's kind of like, after the muzzle flashes die down for the light, kind of like a just flash. You hear a and a slapping of a magazine back into place, and then you see another muzzle flash. And the way is somewhat clear now.
So we have a meeting.
Do most meetings start like this? It's my first one.
Business is a very dangerous field. You should take a deep breath. The therapist is big on those. You're doing great.
Doing great. Going well.
Is it?
I'm walking away unseen from Cassandra and past Charlotte through the door.
Would also like to be heading towards this door.
I'm still obfuscated in silence of death, so
all right.
Going through.
Just get together this dice pool. It'll take a while. Talk amongst yourselves.
So how are you feeling, Cassandra? You look great. Truly a revenge bod.
Yeah, I'm feeling real Jennifer's body about this whole thing.
I haven't seen the film, but I assume it's violent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I seem to recall your business meetings starting with less shooting. They ended with the shooting, but not usually the starting with the shooting. So I think we might have had a traitor.
I guess you just you got lucky with that one. Corporate espionage and all that.
Everyone starts somewhere.
Would you happen to know who would be? I don't know. A lot has changed. You talked to God. Did God snitch?
Oh, he better not have. No, I think this was fucking Jude. I have the worst taste.
What a betrayal.
So I made that roll.
Speaking of the worst taste.
And Charlie, you would be coming around the corner.
Yeah, again, silence of death and unseen passage is up, and I'm just like down.
Question real quick.
Sure.
Does Cassandra have her majesty activated?
She didn't do it yet.
Not as far as I know.
Okay, I was
No,
about to say,
it
because
wasn't
if she'd
activated.
had her majesty activated, they might not have been able to do that shit.
She didn't do it yet.
No, I
Okay.
assumed this was going to be the attaché, and I was just going to be like, move.
Now would be a good time to activate it. Just saying.
So Charlie comes around the corner and gets hit full on with majesty.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll even though I can't resist it. 4 successes on a resist, but I don't know what he rolled.
That is nowhere near enough.
Does he just have it fucking up, like even though he can't see me?
I think he's waiting for me to come around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, he's expecting somebody to come around the corner that elicited a whole bunch of bullets. So he's not taking any particular chances on this one.
But I would like to activate my majesty as well, so we can have a full-on Toreador majesty battle up in here.
Oh, this is exciting.
Toreador fight.
Yeah. It's just us prettying off against each other.
In the
prettier.
dark.
No, I'm prettier.
Those shoes don't match that dress.
What is it to activate majesty again? Is it
2 rouse
manipulation?
checks.
If you want to throw on awe first, which I would suggest,
Yeah.
is, let's see, awe is manipulation plus presence.
Okay.
And then majesty is charisma plus presence.
And then majesty is charisma plus presence, but majesty is also 2 rouse checks.
Yep.
I'm into it. Fuck this guy. Alright, so that's manipulation. That's presence.
All he wanted to do was talk.
Well, he should have sucked at it less. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my merits to that.
That's a good dice pool.
When you can hear them rattling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's that.
That's 6 on my awe roll.
Okay. And then now you activate Majesty, which is 2 rouse checks to start out with.
That one's okay. That one is not.
Do you really want to do this, Kaz?
I swear to God, I will kill both of you, and I know one of you lives in my head.
And then literally like half of a beat after that, you hear, do you really want to do this, Kaz?
I wonder which one was in my
External.
Oh, this is going to get weird. And then Charlotte's going to take off her glasses.
Hit with awe, Charlie just like sliding back to the wall and like away around from Connor, just to clear the path. Like not doing anything, but he's clearing the path. He's actually clearing the path to look like from behind Connor towards the hall, and like Charlotte and Cassandra when they come in.
For the Majesty, for Lex, it would be charisma plus presence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I rolled presence in that twice?
Yeah, that's why you would activate awe first, because awe adds presence to any kind of manipulation / charisma. Plus, you also get dice for your good-looking merit as well.
Yep, I've got those in here. All right, so that's...
Just toss a whole bunch of dice.
I have to roll against this too, don't I?
Yes, it would be... well, against who?
Both.
There's a massive amount of majesty getting thrown around. They're hosing down the walls with it in here.
So that is 20 on my majesty plus the 6 from my awe.
I might not be able to beat that.
So Connor can straight up suck it.
That a girl.
It is composure plus resolve for Charlotte.
I have to beat 20 to not get friendly fired.
This is 26 if the all roll added to it.
Jesus Christ. What is it? It's composure and what?
Composure, resolve.
Composure,
and you
resolve.
add your fortitude if you have the mental stuff in there.
I sure do.
Yeah, so
and
add your
you also
fortitude.
have the merit as well, I believe.
I do.
Yeah. There's a chance you could beat it because of the number of dice.
I think I need more dice.
I had to do that too. I had to roll mine and then roll another set.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Such a good feeling.
There's also willpower.
I'm holding on to that for select moments.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby.
That also puts me at hunger 3 total now.
Yep. You guys are just soaking up the hunger.
It's the first time I've ever been past hunger 2 in 4 seasons.
Aww.
I don't do this stuff with the shooty bang bangs.
Mommy's so proud of you.
I'm counting.
Yeah, once you pass like 20, it's so hard to keep track.
Yeah, it really is.
Are you wanting to resist his majesty?
Yes, please.
Actually, wait, hold on. I've house ruled this. If there are 2 people with majesty up, it basically kind of was like negative and positive. So it would kind of balance out.
I'm totally cool with that.
24. I didn't get it.
Damn.
Oh,
I'll
So
spend willpower.
close.
I'll spend willpower.
Do it.
yeah.
Do it. Reroll 3.
You can
Come
do
on.
it. We have faith in you.
Come on. I'm so close.
Remember when you rolled 4 against this, Charlie?
Yeah. I have other
Sick, I got it.
I have other strengths. This is not one of them.
I got all 3.
You got it.
Yes.
That's what.
Barely made it.
27.
27
Yeah.
successes.
Which beats
I
my
won.
26.
And whatever the fuck Connor rolled.
Fuck Connor.
Connor rolled like 15.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so cute, Connor.
Yep.
Over, buddy.
Do you really want to do this, Kaz?
You have no idea how badly I want to do this.
Why?
Why? Because I fucking hate you. That's why. Because you ruined everything. You ruined me. And you didn't even care enough to lie. You didn't even care enough to lie to me.
I made you better. You didn't want to be forgotten in the 50s.
Better than hiding in the shadows now.
Is it?
Oh, fuck you, is it?
Willpower roll.
Have we made it up there just yet so that I can see this great scene that's going on?
Not quite yet.
I want to see her going on. It's great.
Uh-oh, used up all my successes. That's a fail.
Well, it's kind of a Cassandra state of being, but this is a different kind of red that you're seeing right now. Your vision fades, you lose absolutely all control, and you lunge at Connor. Give me a dex and brawl.
Oh, I have that. My specialty applies.
Yeah.
Finally.
Of frenzy?
Fighting in heels? I'm wearing heels.
Yep.
Yay.
We trained for this.
We
That's
sure
the
did.
best. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, my brawl specialty is do it in heels.
These are those wonderful moments when we get to do those little callbacks to those specialties we didn't think were ever going to matter.
3.
They matter. Sorry, how many?
3.
Yeah. The rest of you see Cassandra lunging and latching onto Connor's neck.
I took my glasses off.
Let me just look up these Diablerie rules right quick.
I
Get it.
I imagine this is when Elena and Harley make their way in.
Yeah, this is probably about thematically. This is a great time for you guys to show up.
Harley is gonna just
Yes.
kind of like see what's going on, and he sees the 2 bodies. I want nothing to do with what's going on in the room. I'm posting up out in the hall, keeping an eye on our ass.
Elena goes straight through and comes out of the shadows just to see what, just comes out of the shadow at that point. And yeah, she just waits.
Kindred intimacy. Nope, that's not the rule.
I drop obfuscate.
That's if he'd done it better.
I will say that I get closer just in case he manages to try to break free. He's not going to break free. I'm not going to let
He's
it.
sort of trying to break free, but he is
If I
hoping
can
he
see
knows
him
that's
trying
right.
to break free, I'm going to use the arms of the airman to hold him in place, and I will make that rouse check.
So I think she has to do like strength and resolve equal to his blood potency.
Mhm.
Unless we're forgoing
None
that.
of the disciplines. What the hell?
And I
Well,
figure while
he managed,
Cassandra's
right?
feeding on him while he's trying to get out or not, like, it's a messy frenzy. Like, she's just tearing at him with those long nails
She's
and
clawing,
ripping
and yeah.
Girl boss.
So
full on.
Is he resisting at all?
He is. That's why.
Surprisingly, he is not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
I thought you said that he was. Okay.
Basically say that it essentially happens.
All right.
So I'm gonna get a roll. Well, you drop in humanity.
Yeah.
1 point. So you then roll a contest of your humanity plus your blood potency versus the victim's resolve plus blood potency.
So sorry, what am I rolling?
You are rolling your humanity, whatever is left,
No.
and your blood potency versus the victim's resolve and blood potency. Knew I shouldn't have moved that bookmark. All black dice as well.
Perfect. That is 4 successes for me.
I got 2 successes, so you get 10 XP.
And she goes down a generation.
And you go down a generation.
Perfect.
And with that 10 XP, you can actually spend that on increasing your blood potency. But just as you feel the last essence of him slide out, he rends his hand away from the arms of Airman, grabs your hair by the back, and whispers in your ear, "I love you, Cassandra." And then you bite back on and
Walk up behind him and break his wrist off of her hair. Just
he's already gone by that point.
I know, but just snap it. So we let's go.
I'm gonna grab her. Once it's over, I'm gonna grab her and pull her away. It's okay. It's over.
I just hate him so much.
I know. I know. It's okay though. He's gone. He can never hurt you again.
I want him dead again. I want him dead more.
The only thing that you can do now is destroy the body at this point. There's nothing left of him. You did it.
Speaking of, said body is reducing itself to ash in her hands and just falling greasily apart.
Look, see? There's nothing left of him. He is nothing. He has never been anything. He is nothing now. You did it.
I don't ever want a part of him again.
Good.
I'm going to pick her up off the ground, and I'm just going to bring her into my arms and hold her. It's okay. It's okay.
I thought I'd feel better. Elena, I thought I'd feel better.
I know. It's okay, though. We are all here for you. We are going to get you through all of this, okay? We are your family, and we are going to take care of you. I promise. No one will ever hurt you again like that. We all love you, Cassandra.
And Cassandra just curls up in Elena's arms and cries.
And she just hold on and just hold her.
Anybody at Hunger 3?
Yep.
Not anymore.
Yep.
You're at
I'm
Hunger
not
0.
in the room.
Sorry?
I'm sure you can hear Cassandra crying.
So, yeah, I'm not in the room, but
It's me. It's me.
Just Charlie, the smell of Cassandra's blood as tears of blood streak down her face.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do a willpower roll because that smells great.
I'm holding on to her. If I can see Charlie doing that, I will snarl at him. Like
it's three successes.
No,
Okay.
he kind of gets kind of the whiff, and he's like,
Yeah.
but then he quickly
smell it, and just look down. Just gonna run my fingers through the ash that's on the ground, and then just walk over and just lean that head against the back of Cassandra's neck.
We're just gonna hold her.
Charlotte will go outside and check on Harley.
Such a great best friend.
I mean,
let her have this.
Technically, Charlotte is making sure the entire coterie is okay. You guys seem to have.
We got her.
Yeah, you got Cassandra well in hand.
Yeah, what do you want? A dog pile?
That was in another episode.
Yeah. Charlotte will give her a good pat on the shoulder as she heads out.
Like
Good
legitimately,
first
like legitimately, my arms are wrapped around her, and this could be unnerving, but the arms of the airmen are also wrapped around her. And then when Charlie comes over, they wrap around him too. So
all end up in oblivion.
I'm used to it.
Out of curiosity, is my majesty still active during now?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's
Great.
totally affecting me too.
Because
I came out of the shadow.
Which is why I'm able to just walk past.
Just this majesty cuddle puddle, like, of arms of airman. Yeah.
And
Well, Harley, how are you feeling?
And Harley's posted up in the hallway. He's got on his pair of knuckle dusters, and he just got his arms crossed, just keeping an eye out down the hall. I'm doing fine, ma'am. I don't know.
Are you upset that you've been betrayed?
This isn't right. I don't know. This doesn't sit right with me.
Well, if you want to feel better, I think they're having a whole lot of catharsis in there. I couldn't really. I've got a feeling in my stomach, and I don't like it.
What's the matter?
The thing he said to her before he turned to goo.
I couldn't be in there for that. So
he said that he loved her.
And Harley's gonna kind of like lean up against the wall. He's still kind of like he's not breaking his attention from there, but he's definitely engaging in the conversation more. Well, that was never my thing when I was alive, and it didn't change when I died.
The bigger tragedy of all of this, and I just don't have the heart to tell them, is he couldn't lie.
You fixed that, did you?
I did. He couldn't do anything to hurt her. It's probably why it was so easy.
No, besides that, I mean, there's a certain toreadorness about letting your child diablerize you, because it's the whole tragic backstory angle that the toreador just shit themselves crazy over.
Yeah, that's stupid. It's not worth dying over.
I'm talking about the goons. If we were rolled over on, why were there two mooks up here and not some actual fucking muscle?
Because he couldn't do anything to hurt her?
But then wouldn't he, that still doesn't
I don't know.
The variables are still wonky there, because if he couldn't hurt her, then why the mooks in the first place?
I don't know. If he had no mooks and no real way to defend himself, then maybe she wouldn't have done it.
Objectively, ma'am, he needed to die.
I'm sure he did. I don't know the tragic backstory and all that, but I've heard he's the worst.
Well, it's not even. Feelings are messy. I try not to get involved. I mean, look at me. I'm awkward as fuck even just having this conversation.
Yes, it's agonizing.
I'm sorry, but if she didn't do it, Charlie would have done it. If he didn't do it, Elena would have done it. If she didn't have done it, or she wouldn't have done it, someone else in the Sabbat would have. And on one hand, I don't think anyone here, except maybe you or myself, would have accepted him dying by someone else's hand. I personally am more concerned about her than him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just hope everybody feels better. I mean that not even sarcastically.
We killed someone important.
I'm sure there will be consequences. Oh, and there's the matter of the other coterie.
Yeah. Them.
And it's at that point a nearby door bursts open and several people with guns come out.
Harley's been on edge for this.
Are they inside the room, or are they like down the hall?
They're down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that
where Charlotte and Harley are having their conversation.
Charlie's got something planned.
Yeah, I hear the door burst open, but go ahead, Harley. Say your thing first.
Mm-hmm. I would as soon as the hallway's still dark. We can't see shit down there.
Oh, you can't.
I can't. No.
As soon as I hear
see
it,
the flashlights.
I've got Cassandra behind me.
Okay, hold on. Tactical flashlights?
Yeah, they have tack lights on their guns.
Well, this is going to be detrimental to the cuddle puddle.
Hold on. I'm gonna shove Charlotte back in the room. I'm going to take one of the doors, rip it off its hinges, and I'm going to be using that as like a makeshift barricade until I know what's going on back behind me gets sorted out.
Aren't doors sort of their own barricade?
So, for me, as soon as I hear somebody coming out of the door, I'm just grabbing Cassandra and putting her behind me. And protecting her at all costs.
I watch all this happen. I just, between like Cassandra getting shot, Connor getting finally dispatched, the smell of blood, Hunger 3, I just get up and just start walking, and I come up behind Harley and I just go, move. And I have roused, and I'm starting to change. I'm at Hunger 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's...
I let go of the door. Oh, actually, wait, no. I'm going to use the door. I'm going to throw it at the nearest window. If we need an emergency, get the fuck out of here, that's the broken window.
I'm going to let Zach explain exactly what he looks like, but what Harley hears is Charlie saying, move, and then just blood starts pouring out of Charlie's face, and bones start shifting and flesh starts moving, and this is definitely not a regular protein. I'm going to turn into a wolf. This is something completely and utterly disgusting and different.
With the level 4 that I've got, Charlie's body expands like shoulder to shoulder to fill the wall at this point. That like big muscle arm thing that you saw
earlier on is just the whole body at this point. I've redistributed. Bone just protrudes out from the skin for armor plating. The jaw just goes slack and the teeth get longer and more dagger-like as the fingers bone just pushes out into sharp points. The numbers that Charlie had written on his face just sort of sink, and they're more like open sores in the shape of numbers, and the blood's coming out of those. And I just storm past Harley in this gigantic bleeding form straight at the flashlights of people.
So how'd that rouse check go? It failed?
I'm at a hunger 4. Yeah, that's
you hear
Stigmata's kicked in.
Yes.
And I just lunge for the entire crowd.
I would say they're going to shoot, but oh, look, that didn't quite work. So I'm guessing you're going to start eating people?
Yes. One of them I'm going to, I don't know how many there are, but one of them I'm going to actually drain down to put me to 0. And the rest I'm going to eat. Because I got a crit on my strength brawl, and that's a messy crit in horde form. So I'm draining one of them, and then the rest I'm just eating.
So the rest of you hear screams. Loud, painful, just screams. Horrid. Someone basically having pieces of them ripped out screams.
I'm going to kind of hold my arm back because I'm keeping an arm like on Cassandra to protect her, but I'm going to make my way forward because I want to see what is happening. I have Eyes of the Beast on as well. And so, yeah, I guess as soon as I look down that hall.
And I said, you can see like the number shaped sores just all down the body.
Oh, that is new.
Answering another question that we had, the numbers do in fact go all the way down.
Not how you wanted to find out, but here you are.
In the show right now, that's all I cared about.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a good night.
But yeah, when I'm done eating, I'm not like full consumed, but when I'm done eating and they're done, I'm just hand on each wall and just heavy breathing over the carnage, the visceral carnage.
As you are draining the last thing to drop your hunger to 0, you can hear, "Excellent, Charlie. Well done."
I'm going to take Cassandra's hand, and we're going to, still keeping her kind of behind me, and we're going to start heading down the hallway to where he's at.
I'm not in frenzy anymore because I've drained to 0. I'm just standing over them, and it's just massive and muscle and bone.
Are you all right?
Doesn't respond.
She's gonna reach out with her other hand and just kind of touch him.
Yeah, Cassandra reaches out and kind of puts her hand alongside, kind of on top of Elena's on Charlie.
Charlie?
I think it's over.
We're okay. Everyone's okay.
And clothes just shredded. I will slowly deactivate horde form until I'm just blood-covered me again, in front, leaning up on them.
It sounds as bad as it looks. There's like cracking and popping and things are. It's sort of like a sliding meat noise that is being made by his body. It's just gross.
And yeah, just ribbons on me at this point. Just, I'm tired of you all getting hurt.
Me too.
As am I.
No more.
No more.
Just lean back on the two of them.
Wrap her arms around them both. We're going to be okay. I promise I'm going to make sure that we are all okay.
It's quiet.
Now would probably be a good time for us to leave.
Yeah.
And she's just going to call back to Charlotte. Charlotte,
Yes.
what are the odds you can find somebody to forge that signature?
Probably pretty good.
Good, you're going to need it. And I'm going to take them both like in my arms and going to turn them back toward the window that is open.
Okay.
And I've been posted up over there now, kind of keeping an eye out for emergency response to the power going out.
Okay.
Just look at Harley and Charlotte.
I need you to trust me. Okay?
Okay.
Always.
We really don't need to go back down the way we came in, so...
No, I'm kind of naked.
I'm going to use one of my arms of the airman, and I'm going to reach and grab, like, a sheet or something off from the room and wrap it around him with the arm.
You're better than me.
Like, okay. I'm going to let you all down. Okay?
Okay.
I can only do it one at a time, so... Harley?
Yeah.
I would prefer you went down first, so that you can watch while I bring the rest down, okay?
Understood. I got it.
And I'm going to wrap the arms of the airman around him and lower him down.
I'm gonna fish my phone out of like what remains of my pocket.
Yeah, you've got kind of like the ugly purple pants thing, Bruce Banner type situation. Yeah.
I also intend on sending a text to Jude as well.
I was about to say, as soon as I'm letting Harley down while he's not in earshot, I'm just going to lean over to Charlie and I'm going to say, do you care to explain why there were people at the door with guns?
No.
They fucked us. It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
They're dead.
Can't trust anyone but us.
And so, everything will converge to one place.
I'm sending a text to my black market contact. And I'm sending a request of a discreet cleanup with this location.
Probably get
and
idea.
I'm also just sending a supply list that I'll get to you later.
I'm going to text Jude. Hey, Jude, we haven't met. I'm Charlotte, back in town. Just thought we should meet sometime. I don't know you. I have no ill will.
I will relay the message.
I will also be sending something to Jude, but it's not a text message, so we'll discuss that later.
Feet pics.
Head.
So, yeah, I'm just going to be like, as I'm lowering Harley down, I'm just going to... We try to trust them, try to trust her, gave benefit of the doubt. Now can we all agree that that was for nothing? It was a folly?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we do this thing the way that we needed to do it from the beginning. No more being nice, no more trust, no more trying to give the benefit of the doubt. We are all that matters. Our family is all that matters. And come hell or high water, we are going to leave the city by Christmas. We are going to be done with all of this, and we are all going to survive it. And next I'm going to wrap my arms around Cassandra. And I'm going to, once Harley's to the ground, I'm going to take her. It's going to be okay. I'm here for you, and I'm going to help you get through this, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give her a kiss. And then have my arms pull away. Have my arms pull away and start lowering her down.
All right.
I just kind of lean into these spooky arms and let them take me down.
Those arms are supernaturally cold.
Like my heart now.
It's feeling you feel something from them.
Connor tasted as boring as he sounded.
He's better when you scream, "Oh, fuck you" at him, and then eat him.
And then after Cassandra, then I'm going to look at Charlotte. Ready to trust me now?
Oh, I never didn't trust you.
Good. And my arms are going to go around her and immediately take her down.
Whoa!
I'm gonna look back at the messy halls. Go. Oh, I did that.
You did. Are you okay?
It's quiet.
Is it quiet up here too?
I haven't heard quiet in a while.
We have a lot to do, you and I.
Yeah.
She's going to need us both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to wrap my arms around him and take him down too.
And I'm actually putting my hand on both sides of her face and just kissing her full on before the arms pull me back out.
I'll return the kiss. And then down he goes.
Just drift.
And then once they are all down, then I am going to use the arms to also take myself down and lower myself down.
Right.
And while the transit has been happening, Harley hasn't been engaging in conversation. Like if anyone would come up to him and be like, "Hey," I'd be like, and I'm keeping an eye out, making sure that we're in a very precarious spot right now, and I need to make sure that we're going to be okay. But once Elena joins us, all right, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Agreed.
All right.
To Charlie's, or should we get a hotel? And she looks at Charlotte.
Hotel would be better.
Someplace low rent, preferably.
What? Ew.
We need to blend in right now.
Reserve the room under the name Angelica Dominguez.
And Harley kind of winces at that.
That doesn't sound low profile.
Yeah, that sounds sort of like a call out.
I know like 10 Angelica Dominguez's, so...
Okay.
I know one right now, and I look at Elena. That's probably not a smart decision.
But to nobody, the point of that is the fact that the only people that are supposed to know that we did this are the only ones that know that name. We're going to get a calling card one way or the other, at least this way. We can be prepared.
We can control the setting, control the field.
Precisely.
Yes.
I'm gonna call for a nice hotel.
Hey.
And I'm gonna send just that I'm just sending one simple short and sweet text to Jude. And it's just gonna say situation taken care of, don't need ya, thumbs up emoji. With a blood drop emoji at the end of it.
All right.
And I think I probably, while we're waiting, or are we gonna, Actually, we could probably do this in character. All right, so what, Uber? Huffing it? What are we going to do?
You.
Well,
are there like cars around this area? Did we sort of come down in like a parking lot-ish area?
Yeah, there would be kind of, there's the odd car here or there, but you would probably have gone down a more of a secluded area.
Yeah, where's our car?
I'm gonna find someone, preferably standing near their car, and I would love to just walk up and like Elena style dread gaze them and tell them to get the fuck away from my new car.
That a girl.
Oh, we're descending.
Welcome back, Charlotte.
So proud of you.
He takes after Mom.
This is why you just physically eat people. You don't drop in humanity when you do that.
I'm so proud of her.
Dread gaze.
But no,
we've
got to get you back up that humanity ladder, young lady. You can't be taking out your mom.
I'm good on that rouse check.
You're not going out with blood all over your face like that.
Can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, after she does that, Elena's going to turn her around and she's just going to start wiping the blood off of her chin.
So that'd be charisma plus presence for the dread gaze versus their composure plus resolve. You're gonna win this one. Feel free to take half if you really want to.
Yeah, like I'm really worried this guy's just gonna like jump off a bridge if I dread gazed him with this many dice.
Just take half.
I'll take my half.
How many's half?
Charisma presence, you said?
Charisma presence, yes.
5.
Technically, you never deactivated all.
Yeah, technically, I also still have Majesty up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go with 5.
So it's like a kind of a yuppie looking guy. He's like just about to put his like key in the. He's just about to like touch the car with his key to unlock it, and as you dread gaze him into oblivion, he almost breaches the sound barrier as he runs the fuck away from you and tosses his keys over his shoulder like he is full on like sprinting the fuck away from you.
Just walk over and pick them up and hand them to Cassandra. Had it, girl.
And I'm still just wiping the blood off of her face.
He seemed nice.
This is easier.
We're going to talk about that later. Can you drive?
Oh, I can drive.
Okay.
Can you drive and not get pulled over?
She's a really good driver.
Who cares? We'll just kill them too.
We won't kill them, but we can get them to go away.
Yes, it's
Easily.
okay. Go ahead and we're all going to get in now. And as we're getting, I'm going to grab Charlotte's arm. Can you have your people have a change of clothes waiting at that hotel for her, please?
Oh,
And
yeah, sure.
Whatever sort of expensive shampoo that she uses.
Only the best.
Yes, please. That would be great. And the bubble bath. I think she likes bubble bath.
Do you just want one room for you and Charlie, or?
That's fine.
Harley's been on once the dust is kind of settled from the car. Harley is in full on vigilance mode right now. Everyone in the car can tell that Harley is definitely on edge, and he's not going to be a happy camper until he's safely where they need to be.
Even then,
yeah.
Not really.
He's very much like.
Do I see the bullet wounds? Like I did see the bullets in Cassandra, correct? She never healed those.
She has not healed those as of yet. No.
My bad.
I'm going to
super my bad, guys.
Now see, this is
I'm
that
going
was
to
shotgun, so there's like a red pen.
Oh,
I'm going. I'm going to
tools.
I'm gonna like lean over like to Harley as we're driving.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a talk.
Yes, we are. We're gonna have to have several talks.
Sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
And I would really prefer it if you did not send any more messages to Jude or Abigail, please.
We're done talking.
Good.
Yeah, there's no one doing this. And
They hurt her, Harley.
I know. There's no one doing what we did though.
I don't care about that. There's no one doing what they did.
This is kind of
There's no coming back from that.
It's exciting though. You have to admit.
Who's always gonna die?
We're finally doing something. We're finally doing what we've been deluding ourselves that we were going to do, and we finally fucking done it. And the whole Malkov thing, I'm not too certain about the future, but I'm confident that we're making the right moves. And we just have to be really fucking careful.
We will be.
We've declared a side, basically.
Our side.
Our side, exactly.
The outside,
the only side that matters.
The outside isn't going to see it that way, though. We need.
I don't care.
That.
I'm done with that.
We are all done with that.
They can get on board, or they can get out of the way.
I'm tired of all of us being hurt. In one way or another. One thing after another. The betrayals and all of the behind the scenes, like pulling pieces and pushing this there and placing that there, and I'm done with all of that. I'm tired of being pawns. Cassandra's tired of being a pawn. Charlie's tired of being a pawn. We're done with it.
Christmas.
She didn't mention you because none of us thought you were ever a pawn.
Oh, I was super a pawn, but you're all my pawns now, and I love it. I mean,
somebody should probably fill her in on Christmas, by the way.
Are we still doing Christmas in July?
New Christmas.
New Christmas. We have until Christmas to achieve an objective. Whether it is achieved or not, we're done. We walk.
That's great. I love it.
Maybe you can get us a yacht. We can sail to Cabo.
How bad?
I did enjoy Cabo.
How bad is this about down there?
Storyteller.
It is not, surprisingly.
Woo!
Great. You guys could all use some sun.
Figuratively.
We can't really do sun, Charlotte.
What?
I think Charlotte means a tanning bed.
You can't do that either. I will die.
That actually, for her, yes.
We'll die.
To be fair, I think Elena would fry the tanning bed before it fried her. It's a
That
plucky
is also
innie.
very, very fair. That's likely going to happen. Either way,
How was Cabo?
I liked it. It was such a nice. It's a much better hotel than the one we're going to. Trust me. But the one we're going to is not a shack like you wanted.
I always like the
God.
sea. I like the sea, the ocean. It was.
We could take to the open ocean like pirates.
And you can all get maracas.
Oh,
Teach
dude,
Elena
could you
how to say yar.
imagine? No, you're not. But could you imagine how happy Maximilian would be to hear that we would take the open ocean?
He would love that if he wasn't dead.
Fair.
Well, is there storyteller? Is there actual like nautical equipment still at that place? Like, would he have been gauche enough to get an actual like masthead from a ship and actually have it in the club?
Oh, yeah.
Probably a little fire damage now, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all burnt up.
Ow.
But it's still there.
I was gonna, if there's anything left of Maximilian's boats, could retrofit something and have that be a little poetic bookend to at least Maximilian's.
I'll name the ship after him.
I have his ashes.
The dead fuck. That's not a good name for a boat.
If you have his ashes, let's just put them in a bottle, and instead of the champagne thing, we'll just christen it with his body.
I like that, actually.
That works for me.
I like that.
We are so morbid now.
I kept them in case Bon Rico decided to try to say that I was the one that ate him, because I didn't.
We need to talk to him sooner rather than later.
Tomorrow.
Later rather than.
So, I understand we're going to a hotel right now.
Yeah.
We do need to sort out where we're going to go from here on out after this moment, because Charlie, I love you and I love your apartment, but we probably don't need to go back there now.
Well, fortunately for us, it shouldn't be too difficult for me to say that there was a little bit of a merger and we've come into possession of the casino and all of its assets. And I don't think there's any evidence of him dying. Could have just amicably stepped away.
Sounds good to me.
It'll be cleaned up by the morning.
People don't like looking when you're throwing money in their face.
Also, we should probably consider staying in the same locations from now on. It's not going to be safe for us to be on our own anymore from here on out.
Yeah. You can stay at the hotel for a bit. I'll get Florence tomorrow.
I'm going to come with you when you do that. You don't need to be alone either.
Okay.
Adam's still at my apartment. He won't leave.
Oh, really?
Leave him there annoying.
Then. I'm sure it's just the worst.
It's all I love you, Cassandra. Hurt me some more, Cassandra. And it's I'm over it.
I'll get Adam.
Okay.
Do you need somebody else to occupy your time?
Maybe. I'm sure someone will come along.
It seems like you need to... How are you feeling right now, Cassandra?
I'm all jacked up, I just did a rail, but I'm all down low, I just took a pill. I don't like it.
I don't know what that means.
Oh. I can feel what I did. I can feel it under my skin and inside me. And it's good. It's really good. But I thought I'd feel more deeper. In my heart. I thought it would feel better.
It doesn't really work like that. But that feeling, that really good feeling, it's going to pass. And you're going to want it again.
We should do it again then.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they say, right? Like, every time's as good as the first time?
No.
It's worse.
I've heard.
You never really quite get the same. Each one is different. But once you do it, it's really hard to come back from it. Okay.
You seem fine. That's what you said,
Do
right?
I?
That's what you told us over and over and over again, that it was totally fine and we shouldn't worry. So, like, I'm totally fine and you shouldn't worry about it.
Because I am used to it. I spent the entirety of my existence doing just that. And if
I
you
can get used to it.
do you really want to get used to it? Because what you are, what you enjoy about yourself, goes away. It doesn't exist anymore, and you become more like me. Lack of fashion taste and all.
I'm already working with Elena to help. I'd help her come back from it. Yeah.
Okay. That's not what you want. Everything becomes bleak after a while. Dark. Something that I've told Charlie before, and Harley, and I wasn't always like this. I liked color. I liked the reds and the yellows and the oranges and the scent of flowers and the music, and I like to dance and all of the things that you enjoy. The more you sink into that, the more that you continue down that path, though, the more you lose that. The more you become less enamored with songs and colors and the smell of a flower or anything that would bring you joy on a typical day. That goes away, and it's just that. That's all that there is. Just that darkness, just that bleak. It will destroy you, Cassandra, if you continue to do that. You'll lose everything that you hold dear to yourself. Everything about you that you like will go away. And you will be no better than I am.
I'm so looking forward to you meeting your therapist.
I love you, Cassandra, and I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to lose yourself.
Someone once told me that's just sort of growing up. You stop seeing the colors, you stop smelling the flowers.
That's bullshit. You only stop when you want to stop. When you let yourself stop.
Okay.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it as long as you can.
But the next werewolf is mine.
It's at that point you'd be pulling up to the hotel.
When we get to the hotel, Harley's gonna kind of let everyone out and find a random. I would assume that there's got to be a bum, kind of at least somewhere in the general vicinity, kind of panhandling. Oh, yeah. Harley's gonna give him Duran's blazer. We're done with that.
All right.
And then I'm gonna rejoin the rest of the group.
Take whatever key is for my room, and then just hug Cassandra really tight. Just really quietly say, I'm really proud of you.
I forgive you for what you were gonna do to me.
Thank you.
It might not have been what I wanted, but I know you wouldn't have been like him. And maybe I'd have been a different person if that was the case.
Maybe. I like you as you. I always liked you as you. Don't
Thank
lose you.
And Cassandra just lets him go.
Yep. I'll walk towards whatever room is mine, ours, I don't even know.
And it's not a great room necessarily, but it's a lot better than a hole in the wall.
Are we all in the same room? Are we in different rooms? What's the room thing?
Are they like adjoining adjacent rooms?
Yeah.
Probably. Adjacent rooms. That's fantastic. I'm going to have my arm around Cassandra, like as we're walking in, just kind of still holding on to her. I don't want you to be alone tonight, okay?
Okay.
Do you want to stay with us, or do you want to stay with Charlotte, maybe, or Harley, or?
No, you know what? I think maybe I should be alone tonight. I think maybe I need to process this.
Okay, but you have to have a room in between us.
Are you afraid I'm gonna sneak out?
No, I'm afraid that somebody might sneak in.
Oh. Okay, I'll take the middle room.
Okay. All right.
Harley will help her, or will help Cass get settled in, and he's also going to start sunproofing the room for her. So if she does need to get up and about, she's not going to walk into a random stray ray of sunlight.
What a terrible end.
There should be like
the blinds.
a change of clothes and expensive shampoo and shit and bubble bath in there with you.
Yes.
I had Charlotte do that.
I'm just one daying an outfit or clothes off of Amazon to the hotel room. It'll be there probably by the time I wake up.
I had Adam bring it.
Oh, is Adam here?
You haven't seen him.
He just dropped it off.
Can you order me something too, Charlie?
Yeah, what do you want?
I don't care. Just pick something.
Okay. And I'll just order a couple more things onto that order.
All right.
And then, yeah, I'll just go into the room. And I'm just going to just drop whatever fucking sheet Elena gave me and just go into the bathroom and just start wiping these off in the mirror.
As you do that, you get the last kind of bits off, kind of smudged, but then your left hand moves independently, grabs the pen that you would have written the numbers on with, and scrawls "well done" backwards on your forehead. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Holy red rum up in here.
Yeah, right?
So thank you, everybody, for stopping by and watching this. I don't know what happened. I'm just here.
Choices were made.
Choices were made.
Yes, they were. And we
Humanity
are all stronger
was
for it.
shattered.
We
I
are
don't know what
still
you guys
all
are talking
stronger for it.
Just keep repeating that. It's fine. When you
Am
get to
I
your
the
therapist-
goodest girl? Is that what's happening?
This is what happens when
believe
you
so.
take 3 weeks in Cabo. You come back like, holy crap, these people are fucked up.
Yeah.
See, this is why we needed you.
Your therapist said you should separate yourself from them and then go back and see if you still look at them with rose-colored glasses.
I'm terrified of a therapist talking to Charlie.
By the way, I just want
for the
to
therapist.
I just want to point out that Elena fully believes that the only reason that Charlotte came back is because of that last text that I sent her. That
Aw.
It's entirely possible. So we are going to do some quick outros. Thank you for all the bits and all the subscriptions and everything. And then we're going to head on over to the other coterie, see what they're up to, see what decisions they
Dying? Because that's what's going to happen. They're going to die now.
Well,
They shot my Cassandra.
We'll
They
get there when we get
shot
there.
Cassandra.
To be
They
fair,
shot me too.
Yeah, but like you don't even care. They shot your suit, not even well.
Patrick, is it this way or this way?
It's that way.
That way?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's do some quick outros. Let's start with the person who made the best decisions this episode, Lex.
Oh my god, Brennan's face.
The dejections
you did
are
that.
real.
That was great.
Hi, I'm Lex. I was Cass. I don't know who Cass will be next week after
Connor.
this. Fuck Connor, man. He was delicious. Oh god, what the I'm in stuff, and also you can find me in places. I have links, I have Instagram. If you
Buy
are
Lex's
watching
book.
this, buy Lex's book. If you're watching this, then the Skin Deep finale aired yesterday night. It was awesome. If you did catch it, make sure you stuck around for the after credits sequence, because that's how we do it here. You can see next Friday we'll be doing like an interview with the cast and crew that'll be airing. I don't know what time exactly that'll be because it's a shorter episode.
Probably the same time.
Probably. I have plans for a couple other like one-shot type games that I'm going to be running all over the place. I know I have one planned for Martlet coming up soon-ish. I don't have enough details on that yet, but that's about it for me. Find me in places. Hopefully next week I won't be quite as stained. Can't wait to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
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 No one's doing good.
Yeah. Patrick Gill, creative director at Martlet Games. Lex, you've got red on you. I had
Just
Oh wow.
like just a little, right? Like
You
right
got
here.
you got a
or,
little
like,
schmutz.
now.
did I get it?
Well, now the important question is: did you pre-treat with Vaseline before you started playing with the red stuff?
Shit, no.
No.
I didn't
No,
either, and it didn't
I just-
stain too bad.
I
You're
just
fine.
came up here and dipped my hand in a bowl of blood and just...
I got mine handy too. But there's tons of stuff going on over in our neck of the woods. We've got Psychopomps Incorporated on Thursdays, which is an all Hakata game. We have This Bloody Garden, which is a all Bahari game over on the Onyx Path Twitch channel. And then on Mondays, we've got Terminal Black, which is our little 10 Candles anthology series. Everyone that you see on the screen here is in it. I've gotten Joe vicariously to represent Steve though, so that's
I think I'm in this one coming up too. I
Yes.
think I'm in this Mondays.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yay, that's me.
But tons of stuff. Just keep an eye on the socials. I love everyone, Brennan. I'm so glad to have you back.
Even if we didn't show it.
Absolutely.
Next up is Sam.
Hey, Samantha McLarty. I was Elena Cortez, the guiding voice for Cassandra.
Oh man, I chose poorly.
You're fucked.
Hey, you listened to Mom. What can I say? I don't know. Anyways, yes, Brennan, super stoked that you are back. We have all missed you so very, very much. I am in things. I do this thing, and then I do, I was in one of the 10 Candles, the first one. I am also in the Cult of the Blood Gods game on Onyx Path. I play the creepy Hakata for that one. And I do other things that I don't remember what all those other things are at the moment. I'm working on running my own game. I've got a 10 Candles game in the works that has been in the works for like 3 months now, but scheduling is a bitch. So we're looking at December now. I've got a couple other things like kind of rolling around in my head. We'll see what happens and when it all happens. Other than that, if you want to know all of the things, there's a link tree in the chat. So check that out. I post about everything on the social medias, and yeah, that's gonna be about it for me.
VP Hikata, that is saying a lot.
It's
man,
she's
Because
amazing.
all Hikata are fucking creepy.
I just want to say that I'm especially proud of the creepiness that I got with Minerva. Like
Oh, yeah.
I've had
Yeah.
so much fun with her. So much fun.
She's like next level creepy. Next up is Zach.
I am Zachary Vowder. I've played both Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde tonight. That is my Twitter handle, and that's my links over there. This is primarily what I'm in right now. ATL by Night finished our season. Our postseason is currently on hiatus because our storyteller decided to have a baby early, so there's that.
Selfish.
God, right? Think of others.
And we love her nonetheless.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, no, it's been a wild fucking ride, and everybody's doing great. I was on 10 Candles and on Monday over on Martlet Games. You can check out that episode as well. In beyond that, I will probably eventually appear in a variety of other people's games, whichever ones I can kick the door open on. I'm wherever tabletop games are played. Love you, Brennan. Very happy to have you back.
Speaking of Brennan, we're gonna skip over him this. No, I'm kidding.
I feel that I'm the only person who didn't say that we missed you and we're glad to have you back. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Brennan, you're up.
Hi, I'm Brennan. I was missed by everybody exponentially, and I'm sure you missed me too. It was good to be back. I'm sleepy. See you next time.
And this guy is Storyteller Steve. I am going to be in the next show that you're going to hop over to. Pay close attention to all the Vancouver by Night stuff. And my link tree thing is over there somewhere. I don't even know where it is. There's commands for everything. Just follow the raid train. We're going to head over to Vancouver by Night. And see
Dead
what
Kindred
Vancouver's
walking.
up to.
Yup.
I heard it's the penultimate episode. Hashtag penultimate episode.
Everybody's making new characters. Yay!
Nobody
right.
hurts Cassandra.
Nobody puts Cassandra in the corner. And on that note, we're going to raid over to the other channel. See you all next week. Have a good night.
Bye.